In which country would you choose to live if you had a fixed online income of $1 million per year before taxes, and why? Spain. Specifically Madrid. I'm a gay man and Spain is one of the most progressive countries in the world when it comes to gay rights and gay acceptance. I can speak their language, and their home prices are fairly cheap. Their immigration is one of the easiest in the world if you qualify it or have money to invest. $500,000 gets you a golden visa if you buy a home. And their government currently at least isn't a total fucking circus like the US is. Earn $1 million a year. I could save every penny I made and it would still take me like 5 years to buy a standalone house where I live. Fuck all the people saying they would live in the USA. $1 million really isn't that much anymore in this country. I'm going to South America, maybe Chile or Argentina. Can get beaches, snow, and amazing landscapes still. Also Argentina's beef is the best in the world and inexpensive. Japan. It's a beautiful, varied country with lots to offer and I wouldn't have to join the incredibly difficult work culture. It's also very safe, and people tend to keep to themselves, which I like as an introvert. The food is also incredible. I will use the time to learn their language. I work as a photographer-videographer as a side hustle and I feel like I would never get bored of doing that in Japan. I live a fairly normal 60-70k lifestyle and live in my hometown for a few years and save a couple million. Then I'd finance a private island with a good-sized house in the Pacific. Live on my own out there a while and save more money after mortgage, probably invest a lot too. Thailand maybe? People are nice and beautiful. Other than that the US still has a lot to offer. Keys Arizona in the winter. Plenty of spots in the summer. I don't need a lot, so a small house and an acre or two would get me far. I would just stay in the US. At that income level I can imagine what some other place could offer that I couldn't just buy. Find a state with no state taxes. Find a nice oceanfront place. Then relax and enjoy. Costa Rica. Great surfing, fresh seafood and fruit, jungles, monkeys, rainforests, volcanoes, beaches, warm weather and virtually no crime. And the craft beer scene is pretty damn good as well as their tattoo artists. US. The US is built for the rich. It's a paradise for them. Get away with anything, best medical care on the planet, loopholes in taxes, act. Every issue in the US is only an issue for us commoners. The rich have zero, UAE or any zero tax sheltered country for 5-10 years. Then probably half C half USA for the remainder. 5-10M parked infidelities and fun gives you 500k 1M income a year, if you can't be bothered with index funds. Spain or Japan? My eldest spent a year in Spain and said it was so chill and the people were so nice. My youngest went to Japan for a month and said it was so clean and everyone was so nice. Guaranteed money, a BRV family and friends all over the US. If politics gets worse, probably one of those low-cost countries that like expats. Probably New Zealand or Iceland. I would offer for all of my immediate family to come along with their pets and pay for everything to get them all there. Whatever tropical equivalent of where I'm at now would be alright. If it's somewhere I can easily fish for crab lobster, all the better. As much as the US disgusts me, I'd stay. I'd buy a modest home on an island and pretend the mainland was lost in the great clowning. Bulgaria. I live in Bulgaria, am Bulgarian and will be whole life. Also, 1 million is 1.6 million Bulgarian leva, which is a hell of a lot of money. Yeah, I'd still stay in the US. Being a millionaire here is still superior to being a millionaire just about anywhere else in the world. Mexico, specifically Mexico City. I love food, cities, culture, history, and nature. It's my favorite place in the world so far. The United Kingdom, because that's where all my family are, and $1 million a year ain't enough to move them all somewhere else. Philippines hands down. I live like a king with stupid cheap visa requirements and Mexican Asian style cuisine to feast on. I would still keep my primary residency in NYC where I live and then spend a few months every year traveling and working. With that income, stay in Canada where all my friends and family are, but travel everywhere all the time. Canada. I already live here and enjoy it enough that I wouldn't leave even if I had the money to do so. I'd just stay in USA. With 1 million fixed a year, I'll just travel when I want to go elsewhere. One of the Nordic countries or Switzerland. Better healthcare, and a better society in general. Thailand. Man, you could live like a literal king in Thailand for that kind of money. Still here in the US. It's a completely different country if you're wealthy. I'd have to stay in Texas for a few years. then I might consider Micronesia. I'd probably stay where I'm at in the US and just be happy for a change. New Zealand, it's absolutely gorgeous and the people are cool. Australia, where I already live, it's pretty great here. Why settle? I'd buy a nice new RV and travel the world.